What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, we're going to be checking out the new DEVON ACHANE from the Roster Revolution promo in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. He's got a 98 overall card, and honestly, this is a really solid running back. Now, taking a look at his stats, he is 5'9", 188 pounds. He has 99 speed base, 98 acceleration, 98 agility, 95 carrying, 95 change of direction, 99 break tackle. His trucking is a little low, and we will talk about that in a second. He also has 98 spin and 99 juke, so overall, this card is really incredible. Not to mention, he also has 99 short route running. This card has 99 stats quite literally everywhere. Now, as for his X Factor, we are going to be using Freight Train for 0 AP. We'll see if we can get that activated. Now, I do have a lot of abilities on him, so let's talk about his discounted abilities. In his first 0 AP ability bucket, he gets Running Back Apprentice, Matchup Nightmare, Spin Cycle, Leapfrog, Grab and Go, Jukebox, Goal Line Back, even Balance Beam, which is one of the abilities I'm going to be using. He also has a couple 1 AP ability buckets, so we're using Human Joystick, but you can get Backfield Mismatch, Tireless Runner, any of these really good abilities. We also have another 1 AP bucket. I'm going to be using Steamroller. Now, he does have abilities like Evasive for 2 AP. I wish they would just make that 1 AP. Jukebox is 1 AP, and Spin Cycle is 0 in another bucket. Why not just make Evasive 1 AP? Now, as for his actual discounts, he does get Backfield Mismatch, Running Back Apprentice, Jukebox, and Playmaker, all for 1 AP. So we're going to be using Jukebox, and the last ability we are using is Grab and Go for 0 AP, but he does have Human Joystick, Balance Beam, Evasive for 2, Backfield, even Running Back Apprentice and Jukebox. All of these are 1 AP abilities, so we're going to be using the few 0 AP abilities he gets, which is Grab and Go, but a setup of Grab and Go, Jukebox, Steamroller, Human Joystick, Balance Beam, and then Freight Train should be really solid for the game. Let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how the 99 speed DEVON ACHANE plays. Well, guys, we do have DEVON ACHANE on the field for game number 2. My opponent does have an inside stuff with Vita Vea up in the middle. A little bit concerning, but we're going to see if that even matters, and it doesn't look like it's mattering. DEVON ACHANE is getting the rush. He literally has 2 rushes for 2 touchdowns on 2 separate gameplays. All right, I did get an interception on my first drive. We'll see if my opponent basically throws me another one, and he's literally throwing me another one. Somebody come down with that. I was about to say, Brian Thomas Jr. or somebody better come down with that interception. Also, is my opponent going to quit? This is what happened last game. So, fun fact, he's actually not quitting, and that means I get more time with DEVON ACHANE. And ACHANE, can we show off that 99 speed? We're trying to cut it to the outside, and, you know, 2 rushers to 25 yards, and that rush was honestly a pretty solid one. I will say, my opponent's basically sitting in man coverage, so I don't know if that's really going to be working out for him too much in his favor. Also, can we get a good block? We do get a solid block, but I was hoping 68 or whoever my offensive lineman would have given me a little bit of a better one. Anyways, I do have ACHANE on a wheel route. Cannot guarantee that this wheel route's gonna get open, but if I do get time, actually, I just threw the dumbest thing ever. I literally seen Wagner. I was just like, you know what would be funny? If I throw at him. And I threw at him and I got intercepted for big 6. All right, let's not do that on the next drive. That'd be great. All right, Marcus Allen, my favorite running back. Can you actually get me a big gain here, a big return? And all right, Marcus Allen is just going to make the gameplay about himself. That's literally what it is. He's going to beat number 24. Get 24 off of him. And a touchdown with Marcus Allen on the kick return. Guys, if you have 100,000 coins, don't pick up DEVON ACHANE. Go get yourself a Marcus Allen. All right, let's see if we can get a stop here. And he's going to be running that ball with Lamar Jackson on a bit of a read option, but we are all there for it. I will say it never fails. When somebody throws an interception, the first thing they do is run the ball. It's actually kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Just look at the amount of times people do this in Madden. It's actually, like, crazy. Also, let's see if we could actually get him on, like, a 4th down. Hopefully, we don't get fried by anything. That would be nice to play a little bit of defense. All right, going to 5 wide a little bit, and doesn't look like 5 wide is working. We literally had 2 people screaming off the edge on him. All right, well, depending how this goes, this could be the end of this gameplay or not. We'll see if we can get a stop here. It looks like it's probably going to be a play action, and I don't know what the heck this was. All I know is that's not open, though. Thank you.
Come
Look
again.
at good old Will Johnson. And my opponent has left. This is the struggle of recording running back gameplays. Well, guys, we have found a game, and we do have DEVON ACHANE on the field, looking like DEVON ACHANE, number 28. We're going to see what we can cook up here with ACHANE, see if we could actually maybe get a run, and ACHANE first play of the game is going to be a touchdown. Sometimes it's great to play an opponent that has no run abilities, or maybe Power O is just a good play. I don't know. All I know is we've scored a touchdown with ACHANE literally on the first play of the game. Opponent's going to a screen pass, and the screen is going nowhere. He's actually losing 6 yards on it. It's basically like he got sacked. Don't know if I'd recommend that screen pass, but we're going to see, can we... Oh, that... That guy's wide receiver absolutely fried me. Oh, man. I got 15 yards like nothing. What in the world was that play? Also, I just went to cover 3, and thankfully he threw to the outside. If he would have threw a streak out, probably would have been a wide open touchdown. Right, he is going to be running. Actually, I thought he was going to run. He's just going to a play action, and can we get a knockout? We are getting a knockout there. All right, we got to watch for anything over there, and that's going to be an interception with Xavier Watts. Was not expecting to see him make a showing today, and my opponent just left. I will say that guy was basically sitting in a 0-yard flat, and it kind of worked out. Well, guys, we do have DEVON ACHANE on the field, and we're going to be giving him the first run of the game, and we are going to be getting tackled for a 1-yard gain. I will say, if we cannot actually run this ball with DEVON ACHANE, I will basically just make this an entire passing game, and we'll try and get ACHANE involved in that. If not, maybe we'll just give it to a ball on the goal line, but at the moment, we are picking up, I guess, a solid gain. 8 yards on that play is not too bad. We're going to be looking for Egbuka or maybe somebody else, and it looks like Egbuka. Can you actually hold on to that ball? He is going to be holding on to it. We're going to be looking for Smith most likely on this play, and maybe that's not going to be the case. We actually might have Worthy across the middle, and honestly, that's kind of a crazy throw right there. I was not too sure he was actually going to get open on there. Also, we're going to go to this motion play, or this like motion power play. I honestly don't really actually think it's going to do anything, especially with my tight end running all the way to the side. How in the world am I going to get a run block? Like, look at this. What type of run blocking is that? I don't know how we play a simulation football game where we actually can't physically run the football. I'll actually probably, like, never understand that. Also, we're going to go to, like, this wheel route. We're going to put Travis Kelce on the streak. We're going to go to the wheel route, and maybe we can get ACHANE to actually hold on to it. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, so actually, hold on. ACHANE, can you hold on to that? DEVON ACHANE is holding on to that pass. That is a absolute demon throw from me, and it actually kind of worked out. Hold on. I don't know what I was thinking there. I honestly was just trying to throw the ball away, and I kind of just took a shot, and it kind of worked out. If I can't run the ball in this game, I will just make ACHANE a receiver. You'll be a 5'9" receiver. Like, the game's already over. Like, I'm 2nd and 16. I'm running the ball. He knows I'm running the ball. And DEVON ACHANE, 99 speed, don't even feel like it. Look at this. I'm getting tackle battles, dog. Also, maybe if we put, like, ACHANE on this little drag type streak, maybe this will work. And it looks like that is going to be the case. ACHANE is going to be doing something with it. We're getting hit stick, but we're getting the first down. I'm trying to show off ACHANE in the best of his abilities, and it looks like we might actually have a decent run here, and ACHANE cut it into the middle, and that was a solid gain. That was like one of his best runs I've ever seen. I'm kind of at the point where I don't care if I win or lose these games, so what I'm going to do is throw a streak to ACHANE and pray that he actually gets it, and I'm probably throwing a pick there. ACHANE is actually holding on to it. ACHANE is the best receiver in the game. 5'9", like 188-pound ACHANE is out there, I guess, catching touchdowns. Well, guys, this is going to do it for today's video using the new DEVON ACHANE in Madden 25, and I got to say, this is probably one of the worst cards I think I've ever used. Not only does this card not have tank, I get it, he has 99 speed and he has 188 pounds, okay? This card is basically the example of mid. If you looked up mid in a dictionary, you're gonna find DEVON ACHANE 98 overall roster revolution card in Madden 25. I'm not even kidding. This card was one of the worst cards I think I've ever tried to do a gameplay on. There was not a single time where he gained more than like a 15-yard run, and I'd done that once, or I'd done it like twice. Like, if we look at the online stats here, apparently he had 2 rushes for 20 yards. I'm not even too sure if those are even in any of the gameplays I've actually showed y'all. I don't even know if any of those actually show up in the games that I've posted. 36 attempts for 147 yards. Guys, that is awful, especially in Madden. Maybe real life that might be decent. In Madden, that's terrible. But we did have 2 rushing touchdowns. They were basically both on the first play of the game after my opponents threw me an interception against no inside stuffs or no outsiders. And we had 2 receiving touchdowns, which is basically where this card's going to actually excel at. If you guys are looking for like a Wes Welker, but in the form of a running back, that's DEVON ACHANE. Pick him up if you want. Dolphins teams, pick him up. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, just buy Marcus Allen. He's literally 10 times better than this card. But if you guys would like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm done playing Madden. I'm out. Peace.